Hello my lovely friends, it's Margaret, and this is a writing vlog. So I was supposed to start this last week, but not much writing got done last week, so we're just gonna pretend like last week didn't happen. March only has 3 weeks this month. That's what we're gonna do. 2 things. Number 1, main goal this week is to finish... Hey! Stop, would you stay focused? Main goal this week is to finish reading this sucker. I am 45 pages in, but I'm going to settle down with this for about an hour tonight and get some reading done. And hopefully I'll be done this in the next couple of days. I also have an arc that I need to finish by tomorrow. That should be fun. And I need to look at the camera and not my face. So the other thing is we are trying something now this week, maybe this month, I'm not sure. So rather than trying to get an equal amount of writing and BookTube stuff done every day, I have decided that I'm going to try and have writing days and BookTube days. Today is a writing focus today, and then tomorrow I need to get a video ready and up. So my goal tomorrow is to spend maybe about a half an hour just working on writing, so I'm working on something every day, and then the rest of my free time on BookTube. I also need to clean my room, which is a disaster. So anyways, that said, I am going to just dig into it. I've been... because we're going to be writing, because today is a writing day. We're trying the alternating thing. I did not vlog yesterday. Not much writing got done yesterday. I mostly just got my video ready to post. But something exciting did happen writing-wise. I heard back from one of the agents that I queried, which surprised me. I was not expecting that. I was just like, it's the first query. I might not hear back from everybody. I might need to tweak it a little bit, make it better. But apparently, it was good enough, because they got back to me, and I am super excited about that. So today we are going to go and just do a little bit more, like, I don't think I'm gonna, I have gone through it with the most fine-tooth comb that I can, and I know there are probably words missing here and there, but from what I remember when I was rereading stuff, like, there weren't a lot of typos. Like, there was like maybe 1 or 2 every couple chapters. So I think we're just gonna send it as it is, because I've already edited it so many times. So many times. Since I am apparently super inconsistent with my vlogging, I forgot to update you guys last night. I did, in fact, send in the full of my manuscript to the agent who requested it, and so now I get to wait, which is fine. I was actually not expecting to hear back from this person as soon as I heard back from them. So honestly, that's really encouraging that within 2 weeks they saw something they liked and they sent it to me. So we'll see if the other 2 agents that I queried this time around get back with me. I'm gonna just let this project sit unless I need to go back to it. Oh my gosh. So I went through to check formatting and make sure, and it was a good thing because there were a couple of like just blank pages randomly in my manuscript. There were a couple of places where like my chapter title wasn't centered, all of that stuff. So I went through to double check all of that. And I also went through and reread some of my newer chapters just to kind of double check that, I mean, for the most part, there weren't a lot of typos that I personally caught, but the difficult thing is I love so much of the new material that I've added, and I haven't edited it to death, so like I kept stopping to actually read what I was writing, and whoops. Anyways, so I love this book so much. Now that I'm not editing it, I love it so much. I didn't do all that much writing today because today was just trying to get my second blog for BookTube Games, Blackathon, and Valentine's up, which is my Harry Potter weekend vlog. So that one has a whole heck a ton of moving pieces that I'm working with. So I've gotten most of both days. I just have the very tail end of February 9th, and then like 2 clips for the 10th and for the wrap-up that I need to do. So we're good there. I'm just so glad that we're done there. But Tomorrow is a writing day, and I think, oh, I need to grab my Starbucks gift card. I have a Starbucks gift card. So I think what's going to happen tomorrow is we are going to park ourselves at a Starbucks, since we have money to spend there. And we are going to finish going through the reread of Ash Girl, and I think I'm going to sit down and do a brainstorming session while I am there as well. I'll go into more detail about that tomorrow, hopefully when I have more room on this camera. But for now, it's my bedtime. I have to go check on my jeans, so I have pants to wear to work tomorrow, because they do like it when I show up in pants. I don't have very many requirements for, I can basically wear whatever I want for the most part. I just have to show up in pants and like normal clothes. I'm gonna sit down, curl up with my bullet journal, and then I'm gonna continue reading. I've been reading an arc of The Bird King, which actually came out this Tuesday. I was trying to be done by Tuesday, but it just didn't happen because ebooks don't like me. They're harder for me to read. But again, it's an e-arc, and I am not in a position where I can be very picky. I'm at the bottom of the food chain. I understand this fact. But I am liking it so far. It's a very interesting story. It's got like the weirdest like friendship / relationship going on, and like I understand what she's doing with the rep, but I'm also like, if you're gonna keep harping on this thing, why did you do this way? Why did you choose this? So just a little odd, but I do like, it's gorgeous. It's about two people who are trying to escape the Spanish Inquisition in Granada. It's a Muslim boy and girl, and they're running away to, it's like historical, what is it? Historical, it's like historical magical realism, and so I really like the atmosphere. I really like the characters. I'm just like the relationship / romance / it's not really a romance, it's something else. It's like a friendship, it's like a platonic relationship, but it's like they both wish they were in love with each other, and so that's really weird for me. Neither of them have like suitable romantic partners that have been brought up, really. I mean, there's kind of one for her, but that person kind of wants to kill her. And considering how the Spanish Inquisition went, I don't see things working out. Anyways, I want to go to bed because I need to get up early and finish editing this weekend's vlog. Or the vlog that's supposed to go up this weekend. I feel like this whole switching writing and BookTube days is actually really working for me as a system. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like, because I'm like, oh, I can focus for a whole 2 hours on BookTube. I got more done today than I do when I'm like, oh, I have 30 minutes or I have an hour and I've got to get all this done. So anyways, I need to go get pants and then I need to go to bed. So our plan, as outlined last night, was to sit at Starbucks and work till later. And then I realized I haven't taken my Advair in like 2 weeks, because I haven't had any Advair to take in like 2 weeks, because it always manages to run out right before my like 2 biggest bill-paying paychecks. So yeah, and unfortunately my lungs need Advair to function at their best. Honestly, it's not even at their best, it's like 90%. Which means that I cannot sit in a Starbucks with that very overpowering coffee smell without having an asthma attack. So since I didn't feel like using my inhaler every 20 minutes, which is not recommended, definitely not recommended, I decided that I was going to come home and work tonight. And then I will work at Panera tomorrow, because I didn't feel like Panera tonight. I just didn't. I didn't feel like Panera. But I will work at Panera tomorrow. And hopefully by tomorrow I will have remembered to call the pharmacy and gotten my meds. So we'll see about that. Anyways, I'm about to go on a walk before I sit down to write, because I'm home, so I might as well get my 20 minutes outside in the sun and all that vitamin D that's supposed to help with mood and stuff. So the plan is still to finish rereading the manuscript, and then to sit down and do a brainstorming sesh. And then I'm going to finish. I'm almost done. I've got 2 more clips, just the 2 wrap-up clips that I need to do for tomorrow's vlog. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish rereading this manuscript, and then I'm going to sit and I'm going to brainstorm like a mad person. No, I'm going to brainstorm like I have an actual deadline. There we go. Because I would very much like to come out of this weekend with an actual outline. And maybe some of my back stuff like completely and totally stabilized. So anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk. You can't really see it, but tomorrow's video is done, and so it is rendering, getting ready to download. It's only like 9 o'clock and I'm already crashing because I haven't been sleeping all that great these last couple of nights since we got back to hot weather. And I mean not cold, like I mean like gross hot at night weather. It's really frustrating because like from until like 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, it's like just muggy and gross, and then it drops about 5 or 6, I don't know when, and so when you wake up it's kind of chilly and like you don't want to get out of bed because, you know, you're dressed for hot, muggy going to bed and not like slightly chilly going to bed, and so it's like I don't want to get out from underneath these covers because it's cold out there. Anyways, so I'm gonna go make myself some tea. Hopefully that will help me rally so that I want to at least get done with this reread tonight, and then I need to finish The Bird King by, I'm hoping by, hopefully by tonight, because I want to get a Fresh Reads Friday recorded and edited and up for Friday, next Friday, or scheduled for next Friday. One thing I did forget to mention, and I'll mention this obviously when I do my Fresh Reads Friday and when I do my wrap up and all of that, but I did want to mention that the beginning, I mean, it's not entirely non-consensual, but because she is a concubine, that's the story. She starts out as the Sultan's, one of the Sultan's concubines, and like when she was younger, when she was 15 and didn't realize how gross and creepy it was, she was like gung-ho and like all ready for it. Now she's a little more jaded about it. She realizes like the fact that he is a powerful man in position, and that she doesn't actually have the option of saying no. So if non-consensual, it's talked about, like there's nothing, it doesn't go into detail, like we don't actually have to suffer through her having sex with him, but if talking about that is something that squicks you or something that makes you uncomfortable, just know that be prepared for that at the very, like the first, I don't know, maybe, I don't know how many pages because I'm reading this as an ebook, but like the first maybe quarter or so of the book, there's stuff about that and talk about that, and then it's mentioned sporadically, like she'll, like it's brought up, but I don't know how I don't think they go very into detail, especially not in the latter part of the book. So anyways, if, just to put that out there, because if you've been hearing what I'm saying and it's interesting you, I want you to know that about that.
The only reason I am upright right now is because I am not at my house. Because if we were at home, I would be taking a nap right now. But I have to go out. We're getting the haircut to keep this lovely bob going. Ugh, I just want to take a nap right now. But I also want to publish a book. It occurs to me that I don't have a playlist for this couple. Because usually with my books, I will do like a ship playlist for my couples. Now, it's a little, wait, they are a couple by the end of this book. No, they're not. It's my other couple that's not a couple until like the second book. Which is very frustrating for me as a reader. I'm just saying, like all the good ship moments happen in book 2. So if book 2 doesn't get bought, no one will be more angry than me if book 2 does not get bought. Because, like, man, there are some good moments in that. Like, if you like slow burn, and you like watching it pay off and play out, it delivers. Like, it's almost a little too slow burn for me. And I love a good slow burn. Although I really like a good slow burn that, like, has the moments. I mean, you gotta have those romantic moments where it's, like, it's not quite romantic, but it could be if they had their crap together and they weren't in complete and total denial. We're at the library. I am going to go in. We are going to get today's video up because I need to finish the thumbnail, get that uploaded, do all the background crap. I need to figure out how to set my defaults because I just realized you can set defaults, and so that it'll auto-populate a whole bunch of stuff, and that'll be so much easier. That's our first order of business, is to just get the video up because it's not going to take all that long. Hopefully the internet will be kind to me here.
because it's the weekend, which means I should be updating you more often. So, as you can see, hair is cut. Cute. I think this was a poor decision. I think I liked the angled thing I had going on, and maybe I should have just decreased the angle. But you know what? It works for now. I can do stuff with it. Yeah, it's just like, it's like half an inch shorter than I would like. So I guess that's perfect, because that means that it'll be perfect in like 2 weeks. We've been reading. That's been fun, because I got some reading done while they were chopping my hair. And then while I was doing the drivey thing, I also listened to a book. I'm listening to Two Dark Reigns. It is driving me up a wall. Oh my gosh. And it's so frustrating, because the first 2 books I was so, sold on, so drawn in by, and this book I'm just like, everyone around Katarine is petty as can be, and I don't have any patience for them. And I have zero interest in what's going on with Jules right now, because, why are we muddling an already complicated plot with more? And, the only people I care about are Arsinoe and Mirabella right now. And, we're only getting a little bit of them every now and then. I'm assuming that Arsinoe and Mirabella are where they are for a reason right now. But it's still driving me absolutely bonkers, because we're at the beginning of the book and nothing that I want to be happening is happening at all. But I did get quite a bit of, I got I think 3 or 4 handwritten pages of brainstorming done. They're small pages, whatever. I did a little bit of erasing. Apparently our brain wants to focus on the history of the land and the history of these people's backstories, but better to get it out in this notebook than dump it all in my book. I'd rather have, I'm just gonna write down everything I can think of that I might possibly need. But on my way home from getting my hair cut and getting dinner and all that, I stopped and I got this. Because when you order online at Barnes & Noble, things are cheaper. So I ordered online and picked it up in store. But it's Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody. This is basically, if you've ever heard of Save the Cat, for screenwriting, this is the novel version. I've heard good things about it. I'm going to see if I can't use the beat sheet to kind of figure out what I'm doing with my novel this time around, because I've tried to write this dang book 3 times, and all 3 times it just hasn't worked. Mainly because I haven't been able to focus on it the way I should be, because I've been trying to write that book and edit my main project. But now the main project is in querying mode, we can work on this. I'm going to go do a little bit of housework, and then I'm going to get some more writing and stuff done. And I'm hoping, I need to sit down and write down my notes on the Bird King so I can film a review on it. Although I could probably film that tomorrow too. I'm not entirely sure. We have filmed a video. We have washed some things that need washing. I still have a load of laundry to fold, but whatever, it's clean. I'll eventually wear all of it. So I think we're going to sit down and we're going to do a little bit more of the brainstorming that we've been doing today. I wanted to do a little more, but apparently we're going to get another hour in, hopefully. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to read my physical book, which is, well, it's an ebook. It's not really a physical book, but it's another arc that I'm reading, and it's called To Best the Boys by Mary Weber. I like the concept. The beginning is a little muddled, but now that we're getting into the action, I think I've got a pretty good grasp of what's going on and what we're facing. So you remember how I said I didn't have a playlist? Oh, I'm so close. I didn't have a playlist for this book. Apparently, I was wrong. Don't talk to me about why I have Pinterest up. It probably is. I actually don't even know why I have Pinterest up. It's for a completely different project. I could probably get rid of that, but yeah. Apparently, I do have a playlist. It's just not on Spotify. It's on Pandora from back when I used Pandora. Hold on. I was gonna update you guys, but first oh, that's so much better. Because my hair is so much shorter now, I have to go do a really tight ponytail if I want everything to stay back. And it's giving me a headache. So we're free now. It's great. Fantastic. So Sunday, I'm getting a much earlier start on work stuff than usual, because it's not even 3 o'clock yet, and everything is already prepped and in the oven. It has to cook now, but all of the stuff that requires a lot of effort from me is done for my food prep for the week. So I'm very happy. All right, so the plan is I'm gonna spend, I'd say, an hour or so working on videos, getting stuff set up so that when Tuesday comes around, I just have to put finishing touches. I'll spend the bulk of Tuesday editing the video that's supposed to go up Wednesday, and then I'll be able to you know what I'm talking about, because I'm trying to have 3 videos go up next week. And so we're gonna spend a good hour or so working on this, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening working on solidifying the outline for Ash Girl. We'll see how that goes. All right, so I got some editing done on this week's Wednesday's video. I think it's Wednesday's video. I don't know. I'd like to get it done ASAP because I'm trying to get one up Friday and Saturday because I can. But it's okay. If I have to, I'll put up Saturday's video on Sunday because it's a vlog and it doesn't matter. But the headache has not gone away yet. So I've been working from bed, which is, you know, not recommended, and it slows me down. But I think we're moving on to the writing portion of the day. And we're gonna spend a couple of hours working on the book. But we are going to be starting out by reading this guy. I'm gonna read like probably the first part, because the rest of it is a whole bunch of chapters about different genres and how you apply the Save the Cat principles to that genre. I don't need that. Like, I don't need to know how to apply it to a mystery. I'm writing a fantasy. Although there is a mystery element to it. I mean, obviously I'm going to read the entire book at some point, but for now, we're just going to focus on the fantasy part. So I will check in and let you know what I think about it once I've gotten through a little bit of it. So... hours since we last talked, and in those hours I have definitely converted to Save the Cat. Oh my gosh, this was like, I'm not gonna really do much to show you, but I have like 2 sentences on here. I finally figured out the beginning of my book. Like, I have a beginning, but I haven't been sold on it, and I figured out why. And so now I know what I'm doing. I'm not entirely sure how it ends yet. I'm still not sure about that. I'm like, I have a vague idea, but not entirely sure. Like, I know the final scene. I just don't know how we get there. Like, I know what happens after the big whatever it is, but I don't know what's the big whatever it is. I'm not entirely, like, set down on that. So, I got to page 186. I'm going to do some cleaning and some, like, you know, life admin stuff. And then I'm going to, you know, go to bed. Tomorrow I'm going to read the chapter for the genre that specifically pertains to the story that I am trying to tell. And go from there as I sit there, because I would like to have an outline by the end of this week and start working on some of the background stuff. But, like, holy crap, so many things. I figured out so many things just reading the book. I haven't even sat down to work with my story, and I figured out so many things. This is worth all, like, $11 that I spent on it. Holy moly. Like, I've never read a book on writing that has been this life-changing. Never in my life. Like, I think that's gonna wrap this vlog up, because I'm not gonna do any more writing tonight. I'm gonna do some more reading tonight, but I can tell you about that tomorrow. So, yeah, I think that, I mean, I still have several hours of my day left, but it's all boring stuff. I will bid you guys adieu for tonight, and I will see you in the morning when we start, well, not in the morning, in the afternoon when we start a new writing vlog. But, yeah, I'm quite happy with how this week has gone writing-wise. So, since we're talking about life-changing books, just pop down in the comments and let me know what is one book that has completely changed your life, that reading it left you a different, like, just different person. You sat down, you started the book, when you finished it, you were like, what the heck just happened? Let me know about that. It can be fiction, non-fiction. Don't say the Bible. We know the Bible is life-changing on this channel, okay? Don't say that. Think outside the box for this one. I want to know a fiction or a non-fiction book that you have read that is not a religious text. It can be a religious commentary, but not like a primary religious text, okay? Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe, all that good stuff. That is it for now, my friends. Happy writing, and I will see you later when we will talk about more wordy, nerdy things. Bye!